What is up, guys? Welcome back to another exciting video here on the channel, and today is going to be a good video, I promise you guys, so make sure to stick around and watch the whole video. If you guys are new here to the channel, make sure to go hit that subscribe button and also go hit that thumbs up button for me over here in the corner. I would really appreciate it. But I am actually just waking up this morning. It is Sunday, September 15th, and it is the fall season here in Michigan, and that means the big bass are starting to bite like crazy. Typically in the fall, I catch some of my biggest bass on these secret lures that I use up here in Michigan, or they're some of my favorite lures to use here in the fall. So I'm gonna be showing you guys my favorite 3 lures to use here in the fall to catch big largemouth bass. And maybe I'll even catch a few other species here on the lake that I'm gonna be fishing today. This is actually one of my favorite lakes to fish. It's around like 10-15 minutes from my house. So I'm pretty excited to get out on the water and catch some fish today and show you guys some tips and tricks on how I catch big fish here in the fall in Michigan. And also the weather is starting to get colder here in Michigan, and that is perfect for the lures that I'm gonna be throwing today. So hopefully we catch some fish today. We'll see you guys out on the water. So guys, I'm just getting out on the water, and before I start fishing, I wanted to sit down real quick and show you guys the 3 lures that I'm gonna be throwing today. First of all, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know that this is one of my favorite baits, all-time favorite. It's the Z-Man Chatterbait with a black and blue angry beaver. These are super good trailers. This is actually one of my favorite lures. I use this mostly all year round, but typically in the fall, this is when I use this lure the most. It just has crazy action out here on Lake Orion where I fish. You just throw it out, reel it in super slow. There's a bunch of different ways you can work this lure, but I'm gonna be throwing this today, and maybe even a green pumpkin chatterbait, and depends on the water where I'm fishing. If it's dirty, I'll use a black and blue. So I'm gonna be throwing that first, and then next up is the jerk bait. This is a super good lure here in the fall when the water's starting to get colder. A lot of these fish are moving into shallow water, and I typically like to work around docks. Just cast this up around docks, throw it a lot of different ways. You can just reel it in super slow. I've caught fish doing that before. Not a lot of people do that, or you can just jerk it in, and when you're pausing this bait, make sure you let it pause for around 30 seconds to a minute, because usually when it's sitting there, that's when you get most of the action or most of the hits. So that's my second bait that I'm gonna be throwing. And then next up is the spinnerbait. I started out with a chartreuse today just because the water where I'm fishing right now, it's a little muddy but not super muddy, so I'm gonna throw this. But if I can find some muddier water or darker water, I'm gonna be throwing a black and blue. So we'll see what happens today. I'm gonna be starting back here. I just had to get out of the wind. It's a little windy today, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get on some big fish for you guys, and be watching. Oh, I got one. First cast on the black and blue chatterbait. Nice fish too. First fish on the black and blue chatterbait. Nice one. I guess they're liking this black and blue already. First cast. I was fixing my camera and he drilled it. Sweet. Yes. Ow. Alright guys, first cast of the day. That was freaking crazy. I was just throwing out. I wasn't even filming on my GoPro yet, but he drilled it. I was just reeling it in super slow in shallow water. Just like I said earlier, I'm gonna be throwing this black and blue chatterbait up by shallow water. A lot of these big fish are swimming up in shallow water right now due to the cold weather. So I'm just gonna keep working these docks and hopefully catch some more fish today. That's a good first fish of the day. I don't know if it's good luck catching one on the first cast, but we'll see if we can get some more. Nice fish. There he goes, guys. Alright guys, well that was freaking sweet. First cast was a fish. I haven't done that in a little while now. I don't know if that's good luck or bad luck, but we're gonna see what happens today. I got him on that black and blue chatterbait that I just tied on. I wasn't even filming yet. I just pressed the start as I was setting the hook, so pretty cool. It's a nice day out here today. It's around like 70 degrees, 65, 70 degrees, a little cloudy. So I'm thinking that we're gonna get on some big fish today. Hopefully a big largemouth bass, at least a 3.5, 4 pounder. It can happen today. A lot of big fish hit in the fall weather, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna be using this black and blue chatterbait and a jerkbait and also a spinnerbait, so we'll see what happens. Oh, there's one. On the black and blue chatterbait. He's running like crazy. Nice bass. Yes, holy crap. Oh, big one. Guys, well I just caught this one on the black and blue chatterbait. I got a few fish in the boat, nothing huge yet. This is probably like a 2.5, 3 pounder. A nice solid fish, so they're not biting like crazy today. I caught both of the fish on the black and blue chatterbait. I've been throwing the spinnerbait and the jerkbait a little bit, but I'm getting most of my action on the chatterbait, so I'm gonna throw the chatterbait here for a little longer and then try to catch some fish on the jerkbait and the spinnerbait and see if I can get some action on that. But that is a pretty nice fish, so we're gonna toss her back in the water, let her go back home. See ya. All right guys, so quick update. I'm just riding around the lake right now trying to locate some fish. I'm not catching a ton of fish. I got a few keepers in the boat, but I've been catching them all on that black and blue chatterbait. Like I said earlier when I caught that other fish, I've been using a lot of different baits, just seeing what they're liking. I've been throwing the black and blue spinnerbait also instead of the chartreuse one, and then I switched over to a white jerkbait to see if they're liking that color. Just switching it up, seeing what the fish were liking. But I'm gonna keep working these baits. Hopefully I can catch some more fish, but the weather's getting pretty windy out here. I don't know how good the audio is, but hopefully we can get on some more fish today. A 3, 4 pounder in the boat, so let's get after it and catch some fish. Nice one on the spinnerbait. He drilled it right when it hit the water. Feels like a pretty nice one. He's yanking. Oh yes, nice fish. Come on, get in the boat, baby. Yes. All right, guys, got him in the boat. Beautiful largemouth bass. He drilled the spinnerbait. It's bent like crazy. Nice. All right, guys, well, I just drilled a big largemouth bass on the chartreuse and white spinnerbait. You can see the spinnerbait right here. It's freaking bent like crazy. He's freaking smashed it. Nice largemouth bass, probably a 3-pounder. I'm gonna weigh him real quick and see what he weighs. All right, let's weigh him. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. My scale's pretty dim, but it says 348. So nice fish. I'm looking for that 4 or 5-pounder today. This time of year is when you catch a lot of big bass. A lot of big fish tend to bite, especially when the weather's getting pretty crazy as it is like right now. It's raining right now, so I caught one of my biggest bass ever on this lake while it was freaking thunderstorming and raining like crazy. So this is a nice fish, nice largemouth bass. We're gonna get her back in the water. Nice fish. We're gonna try to catch a fish on the jerkbait now. All right, guys, I got another one. I actually didn't have the hook set on video. I didn't know I wasn't filming, but I just got another one on the black and blue chatterbait. I wish I would have got that hook set. That was a freaking crazy hook set, but nice fish. Let's get him in the boat. Probably a 1.5, 2-pounder. Nothing huge. Nice fish on the black and blue chatterbait. As you can see, he ate it. So nice fish. We're gonna throw him back in the water. All right, guys, there's another fish in the boat on the black and blue Z-Man chatterbait with the Angry Beaver Z-bait trailer. Pretty nice fish. Probably a 1.5, 2-pounder. Not huge, but it's a good one. We're gonna get him back in the water. See you later, buddy. Thanks for playing. There he goes. Alright, guys, well, we had a pretty good day out on the water. I caught some really nice fish out here in this fall weather, and I hope you enjoyed the video and learned a little bit about my favorite lures to use here in Michigan. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and also hit that thumbs up button, and we'll see you guys in the next video. See you next time.